And the question is, what is the next company to buy Bitcoin? Well, the rumor is that it's none other than Walmart. Supposedly, and I've been reading a lot about this story because I didn't even really want to bring this to you guys. I want to talk to you guys about Bitcoin, about the price. A very strong rumor for you guys that's super interesting. And I'm even going to go so far as to say it's 100% true. And we're going to talk about how this changes everything for Bitcoin. So first and foremost, Bitcoin overnight gets back to $60,000 yesterday, actually. It's massively larger than Tesla, massively larger. And the question is, what is the next company to buy Bitcoin? Well, the rumor is that it's none other than Walmart. Supposedly, and I've been reading a lot about this story because I didn't even really want to bring this to you guys from the standpoint of it's not confirmed, right? It's definitely not confirmed. But I've done a lot of research on this. I've read numerous articles. I've looked at numerous posts from people in social media. And I will say it's true. Walmart bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. And then it plummets back down. And so my wife and I woke up this morning and I looked over at her and I said, what do you think Bitcoin's at? And she said, oh, probably 63,000. She's a moon girl. And I said, you know what? I bet it's at 59.7. I open it up, it's at 59.4. Right now it's at 59.2. We're looking like this $60,000 level is almost insurmountable. But I would predict that the Coinbase IPO on Wednesday of this week will be enough to push it above 60. Once it clears 62,000, we are looking at a $70,000 Bitcoin. That is most likely very imminent. I don't know if something can be very imminent. Maybe it's just imminent or not, but I think it's imminent. I think it's true, and this is why. First of all, the place that debuted this was Bitcoin Magazine. Okay, now Bitcoin Magazine is a very large and respected media organization. They're the ones who put on the Bitcoin conference every year, so Bitcoin 2021 that I'll be going to in the month of June. So real excited about that. But the fact is, they were the ones that actually released this story. Now, if you really think about it, for them to put this out, they have to know something that we don't. It's almost like a leaked report that they've gotten access to that they cannot confirm, because if they confirm, then that confirms that it was actually leaked for sure. What I believe has happened is Walmart has bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin, and in May, I believe the day is May 18th of 2021, we will see their quarterly earnings report that will reveal this Bitcoin purchase. Now, what is the end game here for Walmart, and why would this change everything? Well, we look at all of the people who have been buying Bitcoin over the last year. There are a lot of luxury brands. There are a lot of tech companies. Walmart is kind of the everyday man's company. But let's talk about what is going on right now with Bitcoin. Institutional demand is skyrocketing, going straight up. We're seeing the company in China, Me2, that's MEITU. Not only do they have huge Ethereum holdings from the institutional level, they've also bought $10 million more worth of Bitcoin, which it's a decent amount. But the fact is, there's something else going on right now with Bitcoin, which is the corporate buying. We know, right, that Tesla announced a giant buy. We know that other companies have done the same. MicroStrategy continues to buy more and more Bitcoin. Why would Walmart buy $1 billion worth of Bitcoin? Well, could they possibly be gearing up to start accepting Bitcoin at Walmart? And if you look at all of the largest retailers, you have Amazon, you have PayPal supported companies, and then you have Walmart. I remember seeing a chart a while back that showed the death of retail and all of the companies' market share that has been lost from big box stores. And Walmart is the only one that has survived and thrived. And when you think about the pandemic, I mean, Target's also done pretty well. But if you think about the pandemic and everything that has occurred because of that, you know, it definitely has been very good for Walmart and Target and Amazon. Amazon, interestingly enough, not taking Bitcoin, which I can't wrap my head around why they're not stacking Bitcoin right now. We do know that their new CEO taking over for Jeff Bezos is actually very cryptocurrency and Bitcoin friendly. So I think this is something we could see. That could kind of be the wave at the end of the year that pushes Bitcoin up. But Walmart accepting Bitcoin makes a lot of sense, in my opinion. Now, I guess the question would be, how would they do it, right? Because if you think about the slowness of the Bitcoin network, their end goal would really just probably be stacking more Bitcoin, kind of like Tesla with their allowing for Bitcoin purchases. But you know, you probably wouldn't be able to go to Walmart and scan in the store with your Bitcoin because it just isn't fast enough. However, Wallmart.com could be what they're aiming to accept Bitcoin with. If PayPal is going to be allowing all of their merchants to do it, why would Walmart not do it? You start to see the real selfish nature of these companies, right? Because it's not like Tesla really needs to accept Bitcoin. It's not like there's a gigantic demand. The reason they do it is to slowly stack up more Bitcoin. And they said that they're not going to be converting over to fiat. Well, what if Walmart makes the same kind of announcement? And people are able to spend Bitcoin on there. And if you think of the Walmart customer base compared to, let's say, the Tesla customer base, it's blue collar people first and foremost. But second of all, it's massively larger than Tesla, massively larger. And so I think it really opens up a lot of opportunity for more people to get exposure to Bitcoin. Because if you think of it like this, not only are they accepting Bitcoin, but they also would be, every time a customer went to purchase something on Walmart.com, they would be exposed to that pay with Bitcoin option, which would, number one, legitimize Bitcoin more in their eyes. Number two, if they have never heard of it, it could introduce them to it. So it does look like Walmart has probably made this purchase. The number is $1 billion. We're going to find this out next month in the earnings report, similar to what we saw, with Tesla's SEC filing. When Walmart buys Bitcoin, I would predict $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. I would predict this will pump the price even higher than the Tesla purchase of Bitcoin. And I will say, it's true. Walmart bought $1 billion worth of Bitcoin. Once it clears 62,000, we are looking at a $70,000 Bitcoin. That is most likely very imminent. Bitcoin Magazine. Okay, now Bitcoin Magazine is a very large and respected media organization. Institutional demand is skyrocketing, kind of like Tesla with their allowing for Bitcoin purchases.